I'm Jane Cunningham. I'm from Aberdeen, Mississippi. That's where I was a little girl. And I've been in Georgia for a long, long time. And I love to tell stories. And today, I'm going to tell you a story about a cat and a parrot that were very best friends. It's an old, old, old story, but I turned the story into a Christmas story. Now, once upon a time long ago, there was a cat and there was a parrot, and they were very best friends. And they decided for the 12 days of Christmas, they would have supper with each other. Now, the cat said he would like to go first, and that was fine with the parrot. So the first day of Christmas came, and oh, the little parrot was so excited. He went right to the cat's house, and the cat said, "Come in." But the parrot noticed that he didn't have any Christmas decorations about, and the cat just looked at the little parrot and said, "Sit down and eat your supper." Well, the parrot, just being very polite, just sat down, and he looked at what he was having, and it was just a can of tuna. I mean, it was still in the can. And there was a glass of water and stale Halloween cookies for dessert. But the little parrot was very polite, so he ate what he could, and he thanked the cat and said, "You come to my house tomorrow night. And as soon as we finish eating, well, you know, we can step right outside my doorway and watch the Christmas parade." And the cat said, "I'll be there." And he was, right on time. And the little parrot had worked all day long. He had cooked and cooked and cooked and cooked. He had his Christmas tree up. He had packages wrapped. He had his Christmas china out. And when he opened the door, the cat went in, and he didn't notice a thing. He just went straight to the table and said, "I'm hungry." And the parrot said, "You have plenty to eat. You have turkey and dressing and rice and cranberry sauce. You have green peas and mashed potatoes and homemade rolls." And the cat looked at it and said, "I'm starving, parrot." And he reached out and he grabbed up the turkey and the gravy. And then it was the homemade rolls and the green beans and the mashed potatoes all in one fell swoop. "Is this all you have to eat?" "Oh, no, no, no." You see, that cute little parrot had baked 100 little bitty tiny chocolate cupcakes. And he had spent all day almost icing those little cupcakes and putting red and green sprinkles on them. And he only wanted 2 of those cupcakes, and he was going to give the cat 98 cupcakes to eat. So he took the platter out, and as soon as the cat saw it, he took the 98 cupcakes, swallowed them down. He looked at the parrot and said, "I am your guest, and I'm still hungry." "Oh," said the parrot, and he ran back in and got his 2 little cupcakes. You remember, he just wanted 2, and he gave them to the cat. "I am starving to death. Is there not anything else to eat in this house?" Parrot was a little disgusted with his friend, and he said, "No, there is not anything else to eat in this house but me." "Well then," and down went the parrot. Now, the cat decided to go watch the Christmas parade. So he stepped right outside the parrot's door, and there, standing, waiting on the Christmas parade, was an old woman with Christmas packages. She looked right at the cat and said, "Kitty cat, I saw you. Yes, indeed I did. You ate a whole Christmas dinner, 100 cupcakes, and your friend the parrot. You're a bad, bad kitty, you are." Oh, woman, I'm still hungry. I'm gonna eat you too. And with that, he grabbed her up, packages and all, and swallowed her down. Now, he kind of walked out in the middle of the street to see if he could see people lining up for the Christmas parade, the floats, and sure enough, here were two policemen. They were on their motorcycles. Vroom, vroom, get out of the way, cat. The Christmas parade is coming. Ha! I've already eaten a whole Christmas dinner, 100 cupcakes, a parrot, and an old woman, and her packages, and I'm still hungry, Mr. Policeman. And he scooped up those motorcycle and the policeman and now he's walking down the middle of the street, but I mean, you know, his tummy has gotten kind of big. And here comes Santa Claus with all his reindeer, and Rudolph is leading them. Santa calls out, "Cat, cat, get out of the way! The Christmas parade is coming." And the cat laughed and said, "Huh, Santa, I've eaten a whole Christmas dinner, 100 cupcakes, a parrot, an old woman and her packages, and the policemen with their motorcycles, and I'm still hungry." And he scooped up all of the reindeer, the sleigh, Santa, and all of the presents. Now the cat's tummy was very full, and he walked down the street just a bit till he found himself a bench, and he sat down. Now as soon as he got pretty comfortable, here came two little Christmas elves. "Have you seen Santa?" "Yes, have you seen Santa?" "Go away, little elves. I'm not feeling very well." Oh, please, we need Santa." "Go away. I've eaten a Christmas dinner, 100 cupcakes, a parrot, an old woman with her packages, Santa, and all of his reindeer and presents, and two policemen on their motorcycles, and I'm not hungry anymore, but if you do not leave me alone, I will eat you too." We need Santa. That's it. And he scooped up those little elves and swallowed them down. Now, when the elves got into that cat's tummy, it was pretty dark, but there was one thing that was very fortunate. Rudolph's red nose made enough light that they could see pretty well. There was a whole stack of cupcakes, and the little parrot was sitting on top with 2 cupcakes. Remember, he just wanted 2. The old woman was kind of over in one side, a little tangled up with her presents. And Santa, oh my goodness, the reindeer were one on top of the other, and the policemen, well, they were trying to straighten up their motorcycles so they could get back on them. One little elf looked at the other little elf. "Hey, do you have your work apron?" "Yeah." "Have you got yours?" "Mm-hmm." And so the little elves reached down into their work aprons and pulled out their scissors. And they went poke, 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 and started cutting a hole in that cat's tummy. And it was big enough that the little elves stepped right out. The little old woman came out, the cat, the little parrot with his cupcake, just 2, and the policemen on their motorcycles, and Santa and all the reindeer. And that old woman turned around to that cat and said, You are a bad old kitty cat, yes you are, and we're going to the Christmas parade." And they all went. But the cat, he had to go home and sew up his tummy where he had a hole in his fur coat. And that's the end of that.